We thought you'd gone on holiday.
I couldn't help it, be.
Yeah, listen, you're not even supposed to be out here. You've got to get you inside somehow. Keep your head down and mix in with the rest.
A somewhat old-fashioned method of filing.
Considering the budget allotted to Wentworth for office equipment, we have very little choice.
Come on, you lot, move along. Could you straighten up and stop shuffling your feet, Bryant?
Oh, Vinegar Tits is in good form today.
What did that woman say?
I'm afraid I didn't hear.
There'll be no talking.
So now I've seen the entire prison.
Yes, I don't think we've missed anything.
I've seen your security measures, I've learned how your staff's deployed, and I've seen the entire plan of the building.
Yes. I assure you, we are not attempting to hide anything from you.
And you no doubt pride yourself on your security.
I think you've seen for yourself that we take adequate security measures.
I don't agree, Mrs. Davidson.
What do you mean?
Who am I?
What?
At no time since my arrival have I been asked to produce any identification. How do you know I'm really Stuart Gillespie?
Well, it was different from what we reckoned down there'd be. It's just not a drain or cellar like. It's a whole lot of different passageways running into one another. It goes for miles.
That still doesn't explain why you were down there for bloody hours.
I got lost, didn't I? I couldn't find my way back to the hole. Just wandering around in circles. Seemed like bloody days.
That must have scared the hell out of you, love.
Oh, I was really packing it, especially when the torch started going me. I thought I was going to be stuck down there in the dark.
That'd scare the pants off me.
Bloody oath. And then I heard singing. What the hell was that all about?
Roll out the barrel.
Yeah, that's it. Put me on the right track. Still took me a while to get there, though.
There's no water down there.
Oh, nothing but old slimy passageways. God, it was scary. Bits kept on falling on me, and I didn't know what it was.
Well, there you are. Where have you been? Good heavens, Mouse, you're filthy. What have you been up to?
Oh, I had another accident with the garbage, Mrs. J. Just tell him B and Jude.
Yes, well, you can do that in the recreation room after you've washed. Come on, get a move on.
Yeah, you do pong a bit. Yeah, Mouse.
I see that this protest demonstration resulted in the death of a young girl.
Yes, Leanne Burke. She fell from the roof.
This Bryant woman escaped and was out for several days.
Yes.
Been a number of escapes, haven't there, Mrs. Davidson? Lack of discipline again. As far as I can see, it all points the finger directly at your administration. Of course, there's always a well-established pecking order among prisoners. I believe that one of the best ways to improve discipline is to upset that order. Who's Wentworth's top dog?
That would be B. Smith. This is her file. She's not what you'd call a vicious woman. In fact, I feel she often keeps the more aggressive women in check. I don't see that toppling her from position would help a great deal.
I think you could be surprised, Mrs. Davidson. We'll find out, shall we?
I couldn't see any other way out, but there could have been. The torch started to give out after a bit.
Do you reckon we can escape out of it?
Now, forget escaping. Escaping's a mug's game. You're going to get caught and shoved back inside and give them more time. Look what happened to me and Judy. You should know better than that, Doreen.
That's right, honey. It's just not worth it.
So it should be some use to us knowing about it and the screw's not.
Well, there's no bloody grog down there, so I can't see what bloody use it is.
Well, I don't know what use it is either. Yet. And listen, no one's to go down there, you understand? Not unless I say so. Now, just leave me a bit of peace and quiet. I want to have a think about it. Why does everyone always do what she says?
'Cause she's the boss, that's why.
The boss?
Yeah, you know, somebody's got to be the boss.
Yeah, that's right, love. Bea always knows what's best. That's why everyone takes notes of her.
Besides, if you don't, she'll thump you.
Yeah, so if you just do as she says, you'll be all right.
Oh, he seemed a real pig to me.
Well, I didn't like him from the start, but I wish I'd known who he was. He'll probably report me now.
He'll probably report all of us. But it's Mrs. Davidson I feel sorry for. She looked really upset. From what I could see, he seemed to be picking holes in everything.
You think she could be in real trouble?
Yes, I think she could be. I think she could lose her job.
Oh, I wish I hadn't been so unpleasant to him. Well, if Jim Fletcher's made governor, somebody has to be deputy governor.
Well, I wouldn't want the position. The person at the top is always the one in the firing line. And the bigger you are, the harder you fall.
Not if you don't make mistakes.
He used to give me roses. I wish he could again. But that was on the outside, and things were different then. On the inside, the sun still shines, and the rain falls down. But the sun and rain are prisoners too when morning comes around. Last night I dreamed we were together, sharing all the love we'd known, till I had to face the nightmare of waking up alone. On the inside, the roses grow. They don't mind the stony ground, but the roses here are prisoners too when morning comes around.